Wabarakatuh. My name is Rusni. I'm from Jenderal Sudirman University. In this experiment, I have the theme is the effect of visible light and water availability on the seed germination of mung beans. Germination is an early and very important stage in a plant's life cycle, as it determines the strength of the roots, stems, and leaves that will form later. However, environmental conditions are not always ideal. The two main factors that greatly affect this process are light and water. Light is needed in photosynthesis and regulates the direction of plant growth through tropism, while water helps the inhibition process and enzymes activation for the initial metabolism of the sprouts. In practice, plants often face dark conditions or lack of water. For example, in seed storage or when the growing medium is less than optimal. So, it's important to know how much influence does the combination of light and water have on germination success. Against this background, the study aims to answer how does the combination of light intensity and water availability affect the early growth of mung beans? What is the impact on the morphology and physiology of the sprout within 1 week? The aim was to observe the synergistic and isolating effects of the two treatments, that is, bright light with daily watering and dark condition with initial one-time watering. Growth is the permanent increase in size and volume of plant through cell division and enlargement, while development includes change in structure and function towards the maturity stage. In this context, light plays a role in the process of phototropism, which is the movement of plant growth toward light due to uneven distribution of the hormone auxin. In addition, without light, plants will experience ethylation, long stems, small and pale leaves due to lack of chlorophyll synthesis. Water is also crucial as it helps the inhibition process, activates enzymes, and dissolves nutrients for cell metabolism. Our research used a two-treatment experimental design. The first is bright light plus sufficient water, that is watered daily. The second is dark light plus limited water, watered once at the beginning. We observe variables such as plant height, leaf and stem color, leaf number, leaf length, and width for 1 week. By comparing the two conditions, we want to know whether light or water was more dominant in supporting germination or if both should be present together. The tools we use include polybags, containers, cardboard, black plastic, insulation, roller, and a camera for documentation. The materials consist of mung bean seeds, soil, compost, and water. This research was conducted on terrace of the house for 1 week, with observation made on day 7 to measure and record growth parameter. The procedure of this experiment, the first is preparation of planting media, namely soil mixed with compost fertilizer into polybags, planting 1 seed per polybag. The treatment, light plants were placed in a place with natural lighting. Dark plants were placed in cardboard box with 1 small hole for air circulation. And the last is observation, recording plant height, leaf and stem color, number of leaf, leaf lengths, and width. Based on the observation of the first week, light and water treatments show a significant effect on the initial growth of mung bean sprouts. In a group growing in bright condition with daily watering, the plants show healthy morphology and average height of 18.4 cm, light green leaf, measuring 5 cm long and 1.4 cm wide, and sturdy and similarly colored stems. This growth reflects an optimized photosynthesis process and maintained hormonal balance due to adequate light and water. In contrast, plants in the dark treatment with watering only once experience abnormal growth in the form excessive stem elongation, 25.6 cm, but with narrow leaf size, 0.8 cm, and pale dull green and pale wild green color. This symptom is known as ethylation, which is physiological response to light deprivation, which encourages the dominance of auxin hormones so that stem cells elongate faster without tissue strengthening. Under these conditions, the plant is unable to synthesize chlorophyll adequately due to the lack of light, which causes the leaves to appear pale and the stem to become weak. Furthermore, one of the plants in the drug treatment didn't survive until the end of the first week. This death indicates that the combination of the dark environment and lack of water creates severe physiological stress, which limits the basic metabolism of the sprouts. This is aligned with the finding of Wicaksono and Boboca 2024, who explained that low light intensity can reduce the activity of gains that regulate early growth and adaptation of seedlings to their environment. That is the documentation of the light treatment. There is 5 repeating, and that is the dark treatment, and there is 5 repeating. This experiment proved that light and water are very important in supporting the early growth of mung bean sprout. Plants that receive bright light and sufficient water grew healthier and stronger, while plants that lack both suffered etiolation and even death. These 2 factors must be available together for optimal growth result.